Hey, what's up, everyone? It's me, Larry the Batman fan, and I'm back with another video. So, just throwing this out here, this is not going to be a gaming related video, but this particular topic is going to be about relationships and dating. As I've stated before, 75% of my channel is about gaming and is pertaining and relating to the topic gaming. The other 25% is about whatever I want to talk about. Because I know not everybody's into gaming, so I want to be a bit more diverse these days and actually give you guys some other content as well, so that way everybody's happy. But I know it's not easy to please everybody anyways. There's still going to be some haters. But anyways, so what I want to talk about today is it possible to be married? Is it possible to have a successful relationship with a woman these days? Well, I will say that I do believe that relationships are simply between a man and a woman, because that's the way God designed it. I don't believe in gay marriage, and I don't believe in lesbian marriage. That is an abomination to the Lord. So I am not for that LGBT crap. I'm not for it. But I still am compassionate towards those that are that way, because it's what God wants us to be. But still not love what they're doing because it's sin. But the Christian perspective, getting that out of the way, I believe it's between a man and a woman. And I believe that a man and a woman being together is a beautiful thing. Although it just seems these days, a lot of women, they act, they act childish, and they don't act like decent human beings. It's like the women these days are acting more masculine, and the man is acting like a pathetic little bitch. The man is acting more like the woman, and the woman is acting more like the man. It's backwards. It's not the way it's supposed to be. Another thing is that a lot of women, they don't have any type of respect these days. I've only met one woman that's pretty respectful, that seems honest, seems kind, seems loving, but the one problem is we have a long distance relationship. I believe long distance relationships can be very difficult to do. You don't really know where she is or what she's up to. But if you're closer, you can see each other more often, hang out more often, go on dates, go to the park, have picnics, go roller skating, go bowling, go do fun activities, draw, do art, listen to music, etc., etc. It's nice to have a woman around, it really is. It's nice to have the companionship. It's nice to have someone to always talk to. But it isn't so nice dealing with the manipulative behavior and narcissistic behavior. Because I've dated plenty of women to know that I really wasn't happy with any of them except for two, and one of them ended up turning out to be manipulative anyways, and I didn't realize it. It took a while. It's like, where are all the good women at? And I know I'm not trying to be negative here, because I believe that there's a woman for me. I believe there's a woman for everybody, really. Or if you're a woman, a man for you. But I'm sure that some will agree with me that the manipulative behavior is just at a high rise. It just seems like they're in relationships for the wrong reasons. They're dating people just because they want something from them. Or it's a certain quality that they have that they like, that they gravitate towards, but that person is abusive physically and verbally. I personally am not like that at all. But unfortunately, they don't want to associate with me. They want nothing to do with me. In fact, if you dare message them on Facebook, even though they accepted your friend request, they just turn around and they block you. It shows what kind of character they have, that they really don't give a shit about you. Because if they did, then they would actually make it easy and effortless for you, and it'd be easy to hook up with them and date them. But because a lot of them don't want that, then that's when it leads to me not wanting to talk to them, because if you don't have time for me, then what's the point? I'm wasting my time here. If you won't let me message you on Facebook, then I'm sorry, what am I doing? I'm wasting my time. And then it's like, oh, well, if you message me, I'm not going to answer, or I'm going to block you. And it's like, okay, bitch, fine. Fuck you then. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't have time for me, you don't want to talk to me, but yet you accept my friend request. It makes no sense. And then there are those women that are single by choice. They don't want a man to hold them down or spend time with them. They simply just want to be alone. And I respect their wishes and their opinions on that. But I just don't understand why they don't want a relationship. I've seen plenty of women that want a relationship. At least 85% of them do. They want to have a man around to watch over them and take care of them, or just talk to them. But, there are some that I guess just don't want one. They like to be free. They feel like they have more freedom. So, ultimately, I feel like it's good to have a woman around. It's good to have the companionship. It's good to have the friendship. It's good to have someone to talk to. But there is some things about a woman that you have to take into consideration. You got to see what sort of baggage she has. Is she manipulative and narcissistic? Because that to me is a deal breaker. Is she a cheater and only goes dating you for like a month, and then you start to notice that she becomes more distant, not talking to you as much, or wants an open relationship? Because to me, having an open relationship is not cool with me. Because personally, having an open relationship means that you get to date multiple men. And I'm not cool with that. Because if we're in a relationship, it's two in the relationship. It's not 3 or 4 or 5 people. You know what I mean? That's wrong. So personally, I'm not cool with a woman saying, I want to have an open relationship. Screw that. If you're with me, you're with me. You're not with other men. Now, I don't mind her having male friends, but I don't want her dating them. And if she really respects me and loves me, she's not going to start flirting with other men in my presence or behind my back, because then I have no respect for her. Then that would make me just want to eject like a VHS tape and run the other way and say, I don't want anything to do with you. I've already been cheated on twice with 2 different women that I know. They don't talk to me, I don't talk to them. And 1 or 2 that tried manipulating me just for their own personal gain. And one of them got away with it because I was too stupid to realize it. The other one didn't, because I got smarter. And then that's when the disrespectful behavior came in. So, and that's another thing. I don't tolerate no disrespect from a woman. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Show some damn respect. Otherwise, why should I be in a relationship with you? Why should I stick around? What are you doing for me? You're not doing anything for me. And that's another thing. That leads to another thing. But hold on. So if you're disrespectful in a relationship, why should I continue dating you? I should find someone that actually is respectful and appreciates me for me and loves me for me. And the other thing, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Sorry about that, guys. I'll be sure to leave that in the comments when I see this again. But yeah, the woman, if she really does love you, she'll love you for you and for your qualities and accept your flaws. She'll treat you with respect and with kindness and caring. And most importantly for me, she'll love the Lord first and then she will love me. Because without Jesus, she's a lost cause. She's going to cause you nothing but grief. I had a pastor that told me that before. He was a good friend of mine. And I didn't believe it. And I came up feeling disappointed by that woman, who I was very close to, or at least I thought I was close to, and it turned out I wasn't that close to Natalie. So now she's gone. She went on and married somebody else, and I'm here. All my friends are getting married for some reason, and me, I'm not married. And it's not that I don't want to be married. It would be nice to be married, but I also like my freedom. But I also don't like dealing with the narcissistic and manipulative behavior and disrespectful behavior. So I believe that a marriage could work for me as long as I found the right person. A woman that's God-centered, a woman that loves me for me and isn't manipulative. A woman that listens to what I have to say and is kind and caring. So I believe that there's a woman out there for every man, but it's all about what sort of qualities you want and what baggage you can't accept from that woman and what baggage you can accept from that woman. Those are all things that you got to consider when it comes to a relationship. I mean, Jacko Goldkick, he's a guy that really wants a relationship. He thinks that having a woman around would be beautiful. But I've experienced multiple relationships with women that went from good to utter crap. They went downhill. They just failed. So I've learned that it's not all what it's cracked up to be. And I'm not trying to be negative here. I'm just being realistic here with all of my viewers. That a relationship is a commitment, and a relationship takes time. And finding the right woman right away just doesn't seem like it's possible. You're going to find a few duds in the road. You got to get past the shitty girlfriends before you find one that's actually good. So that's basically what I got to say here, folks. If there's anything that I forgot to say, I'll be sure to leave it in the comments. God bless you all. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.